Hello and welcome to the first walkthrough for the Koplic Platoon series. My name is Pew Pew Choo Choo, and I've made a sample campaign using Koplic and the ARMA 3 engine for the purposes of learning the mission maker as well as implementing small platoon command into the ARMA 3 game. Now, usually I play strategy games or games in particular that focus upon the simulation of military command and the utilization of various different military formations such as divisions, companies, and platoons and squads. I hope to bring in some of that into the ARMA 3 engine, building missions that may be plausible, though still enjoyable at the same time. For this mission here, we are simulating the initial phases of an invasion of Koplic. We play as the AAF, a independent force inside the ARMA 3 vanilla game, and our enemy, the CSAT, the vanilla Op4 opponents in the game, will be our enemies for now. For this mission, we will be taking a look at small-scale action, mainly dealing with patrolling, as well as dealing with things such as flank security, as well as the actual use of our troops. So, for the purposes of utilizing different formations, we have set it up so that we, the platoon leader, commands one squad of troops, but in addition to that, we have 3 5-man rifleman teams at the ready. Now, I've set up the campaign so that, I've set up the mission so that we can accomplish the objectives, which is to destroy 2 enemy observation points, one here and one here, secure a compound here, as well as patrol this red boxed zone. We can do these mission objectives in any order, and we can actually assign various different teams to do these different objectives as well. So, with the open-ended nature of the mission, I hope that the player will be able to formalize the most cost-effective form in completing these missions. What we're going to do is that, first and foremost, I'm going to get our troops to move forward into a bit of a neutral zone. I've set out 2 mini patrols just to kind of roam the map for the sake of atmosphere, but as well as to serve the vital function of locating patrols that may wander into the objective zones here. Now, inside this scenario, one of the things that I had wanted to kind of put into ARMA is the system of having an advanced guard for your force, and as well as general patrol information such as that. I find that a lot of scenarios are either pseudo-realistic or flat-out arcadey, which is fine. But a lot of the things such as, making human formations out inside the grid, out in a field and stuff and such like that, is often taken into the community as something that is actually done on a frequent basis. And, I hope to teach some of the things that are actually used in military conduct instead of pseudo-realism, stuff like that. So it looks like we've already met some of the enemies over there. I've set it up so that the game will essentially automatically choose from a few different patrols which will wander inside this zone. It looks like we've actually already found one, and I've plucked down a few very high possibility spawn groups on top of the 2 hills here. The background for this scenario is that in the invasion of Koplic, the AAF needs to provide security, rear-end security all along the routes, on the land routes here. So what I've essentially set that up, what I've set the objectives to is the SAT from faction, or the CSAT faction, the Op4 faction, is attempting to erect observation posts and locations in which it can harass our logistical capability. Of course, all of that is fictional. Our objectives is mainly to destroy these locations, and I've tried to choose fairly realistic locations for that. From places such as this hill right here, it's obviously quite visible to the road, and it also presents the opportunity to become a ambush zone for whatever convoys that pass through here. I'm going to split up my forces into two groups. I'm going to have one force on the road here, and they're going to advance to the compound, secure it. In the flavor text, we can essentially use this place as a command post, and there may or may not be enemies there. So what I'm going to do for these road convoys is that you want to have one platoon, or rather one unit, one formation, whether it be a platoon or a squad or an individual man in some cases, acting as the forward guard, which is the forward-facing force. Typically the main column, the troops that we have here, will be behind this advanced guard, behind it by some distance. Going off of some material, people say 150 meters, although inside the game that isn't necessarily all too practical. So we're going to send this force forward to find and secure that compound, and it doesn't look like they've met any enemies, so it may be quite clear. I'm going to send another squad to help them out, but me and Alpha 1-1, we are going to go and secure this zone. So manpower management will be something that you can see inside these scenarios. Now I'm playing this particular scenario with the FFIS system, the Firefight Improvement System, which does a few adjustments to the AI. It makes it more reactive to fire, and it makes it more reactive in general, so I highly recommend the add-on. There will probably be a download link below, and the main thing that it does is that it reduces the vanilla games' AI's problem of having super aim at long ranges, and I recall being like picked off by some AI NPC with a rocket launcher, literally hitting my player character in the body with a rocket from distances over 800 meters to 1,000 meters apart. So it reduces that problem, and it makes for more interesting close quarters battles. And with Koplic, the map is heavy on vegetation, heavy on these small rolling hills that just kind of come up and disappear. So I found that a very handy-dandy asset to have. Doesn't look like the compound is actually garrisoned by anything. We've moved outside of the zone. We've moved outside of the line of sight. So I'll just have to assume that our two squads here are in the positions said they say to be on the map, and I'll move one to actually go into the compound. Now, as for us, I've put it so that there will most likely be two patrols inside the zone, and then these two suspected locations will always be occupied. So we do have to just kind of clear out this place, see how it goes. It looks like the troop that was that could have spawned at the compound isn't there, so that is good. And I'm getting shot at somewhere. I think I put the game on rookie difficulty. I'm not sure. I kind of wanted it so that it show enemy positions, but not really sure if I did that. Anyhow, it looks like
Spec up! 100 meters! Front!
We've met some of our opponents, but one of our squads have actually also done that too.
Moving! Spec up! 300 meters! North!
Spec up! 100 meters! Front!
Can't tell if that guy's dead or not. Looks like he's dead. Oh, there we go. So that's just one of the platoons that just kind of wander about. There's going to be a few more just kind of in the general direction over here and over here, so they'll be wandering about. It looks like this platoon, or this squad, is actually engaged and is fighting some other patrol over here.
Man,
so
300 meters! North!
Over the course of the battles, you'll see that your AI squads will most likely lose about, I would say, about half of their power over time. So this squad is down to 2 men, and originally I believe it will start off with 5 men. Yep.
Back up, 300 meters, north!
So that'll kind of play out as it goes. Now, One of the things that I do kind of want to stress is that you do want to manage how many people you have on the map and where you commit your forces, because if we cleared this zone with all of our troops, it wouldn't be as time efficient as securing the compound, but it definitely would lower the amount of losses that we suffer. The AI forces here, I've put them onto the I've used the recon troops for that, and these people have a higher better AI skill, as I like to call it, by default, so they will be quite skilled in fighting us. Although we are on the rookie difficulty, yeah, we should be on the rookie difficulty right now. So the AI is actually at the, I believe, the lowest it can be for the purposes of just kind of playing out the mission and showing the content.
Spectrum, 300 meters, north.
Now, the reason that I've put it so that one AI squad will actually wander into the zone here, the secure zone objective, is that this large area has the opportunity to become a little too big for the player to secure by themselves. So with that said, I've gotten that one AI squad to just wander about all possible.
Smoke out.
Can I zoom in any farther? No. Huh. I've got that one squad up there to just kind of wander about, and if the player doesn't find the enemy patrols here, then I hope that the AI squad will be able to find them, either eliminate them, or alternatively just alert the player as to their presence.
Hostile down.
Alright, so that is that. I think I'll get these two squads to actually handle it. There is a chance that the enemy OP troops over here, the observation points' troops, will wander about and wander into our general direction when it senses shots being fired. Now for our squad right here, they should be a little bit busy. Get all of our troops to go into the alert section. So now,
Spectrum, 300 meters north. Rifleman, 300 meters north.
It appears that we are actually fairly heavily engaged with the troops over here, so I can't actually put them onto the relaxed skill just yet. But we'll see how that goes. Our troops right here, they will slowly try to move with us in the combat mode. See how this fight goes. There's a few guys up there, but I know that there's definitely at least two on top of this mound, so we'll see how that goes. Now our troops from here should be making their way over to the enemy OP, and they should start trying to clear that as well. So that'll be definitely handy dandy.
Cover me!
You know, not to spoil anything, but I think I placed the troops on top of this hill, just like right up.
Spec up! 75 meters front!
Yeah, just right around there.
Frag out!
Try to blow them up. There we go, and that'll clear out the area just like that. So that is well, that is that hill. Was there only one guy who spawned up here? Who knows? Who knows? So anyhow, that is this area cleared. Moving on, we will be assaulting the enemy OP here. Could use a med kit right now, so I think I'll come over here and grab this guy's gear. Let's see, medkit should be inside his uniform. There we go.
Go! I'll cover!
Stay sharp! Move 100 meters! Right!
Solid copy!
Changing mags!
Yeah, some really nice heavy foliage terrain right here. I see one guy out there in the distance. Do believe I have a grenade launcher. Yeah.
Reloading!
That might hit the trees. No. A little too low.
Reloading!
See if that goes close enough. Now with the FFIS system, the explosions should make the enemy troops either pinned or panicked, meaning that they may
Move
go into
200
a state in
meters.
which they
Front.
kind
On
of
the
run
way.
around, or they stick low. Yeah, I see one guy running about.
Reloading!
It also adds wind for wind direction for the projectile, so it does increase your spread. But in that particular case, I'm just bad at aiming. So with that said, what we will be doing is we'll get these two squads to actually approach the enemy OP. Now there are better ways to assault this particular location, though we will just kind of go through the front door. For the sake of saving time, though if you'd like, you can definitely try the mission
Move 300
for the
meters!
sake of
Front!
conserving resources and really seeing how many people that you can keep along. And our own squad is the AI has eagle eyes. They'll try to find people that I can't even fathom to locate. And it sounds like our squads over here have actually engaged the enemy, so both squads are moving up. In some locations, you may be able to provide overwatch for your squads, and that will be definitely helpful. In future missions, I may actually try to locate positions where you can provide overwatch from and really set up assault and attack scenarios like such. For this location, I mean, we could have used the hill back there, but due to the nature of the map, it was
Return to
rather
formation!
difficult to find anything
Roger.
there. Now we can actually queue up movement commands for these squads, but for whatever reason, my key to actually do that is binded to two different settings for some reason. So yeah, you can see there on the side panel that I can queue up a set of waypoints for my troops, but you do have to replace, oddly enough, the key to switch from your squad command into high command, which is control space. It's set up so that you had to press space to set up the waypoints, but you had to press control to go into the add waypoint system. So if you want to queue up waypoints like shift click in RTS games, oddly enough, like I don't know why what their thinking was behind that, but you do have to change the default settings to just kind of alter that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be about a squad of, I would say, right around 8 people up on top of that
Spec
hill.
up! 100 meters! Front!
He's not actually dead. One of the things that the firefight improvement system adds is that people tend to do like little evasive animations like that, where it looks like they tripped and fell, but in reality they went to do some sort of odd prone stance. And our own squad will be catching up with us in a little bit.
Changing mags!
So what I'll do here is that I'll get the 2 squads that we have, and we'll put them onto the... Oh, there we go. We've actually cleared it now. I was going to put them onto the combat stance and move them up like that, but now that that is cleared, that is done and done. So we're going to shift them onto aware, and hopefully we'll be able to finally
Stay
shift
sharp!
our own squad onto aware without any problems. Yeah, our troops are still in combat mode, so that is definitely something that I'll look into.
At ease.
See if we can get them to go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now they're out of combat
Stay
mode.
sharp.
So now that we've cleared out these 3 objectives, we can move on to clear the final op4 area, which will be over here. So with that said, let us move to assault that. Now I've set it up so that this objective right here is actually going to be easier than assaulting this enemy OP, for the sake of really making it so that in the event that you don't have enough manpower, we can just kind of easily push through there and really end the mission like that. So that objective should go a little bit faster. In the meantime, it looks like I've taken some damage. Where's my medic? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Medic, treat, command, or team leader. Let's go to you.
4. Heal that soldier.
Roger that.
And the medic should heal me in a second here.
4. Heal that soldier.
Sometimes when you give the command, I find that the ARMA 3 AI, it thinks that you're still in whatever location that you've given the order. This is just one greedy medic. It's actually using its own medicine on himself.
Waiting. No can do.
Okay, there we go. Now it should start treating me, even though it says no can do. No, he's decided to inject himself again. Oh wait, no, that did heal me. Okay, there we go. So our troops are moving forward. These troops are getting ready to move over there. Rather, they're getting to the compound, and we'll do something similar. And let's see. Our squad should copy our stance if we order them to, or rather order them to stand up. And we will just kind of turbo the game to the compound. There's going to be a few patrols wandering around up front, so there may be a few issues up there. It sounds like our 2 fire teams are actually are actively engaging those guys, so that's good. And turbo it again. I see. That's why there's one team over here with 8 people. It looks like they've been caught in sort of little ambush with a Op 4 patrol, which is fine. Yeah, they're only down to 1 person. The other squad is at full strength, which is good. Now, because we have this squad with actually 1 person, you'll see that the 1 person inside that squad is actually panicking, so it's not following the waypoints at all. He's actually just running for his life, really. But if we do get control of him back, I mean, I will be using this squad as... Yeah, I can't even select him now. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Now I can. We will use him as a kind of as an advanced guard. So this squad of what I presume to be 1 to 2 people will actually go forward. How many people do they have? They have 2. They were at 8% and then they're now at 29%. So again, something that FFIS adds is the breakage of troops. So in the event that something goes terribly wrong, your squad mates here may actually be disabled. So from the looks of it, that squad actually lost control of 1 of its troops. Anyhow, these 2 men are going to move forward. They will scout it out, and we'll follow suit. We'll follow behind them, and we'll take the 3rd AI squad, or technically the 1st, and we will move them along with us, just like that. And in the event that yeah, this is why you want to have an advanced guard, just in case. If anything, if the advanced guard runs into anything, you hopefully meet them with the smallest group possible. That way you can have the rest of your forces to maneuver with. So for example, I mean, if you come down into a valley and you realize that there are some ambushers in the middle of a valley for you, well, if you so choose, I mean, you have the people in the back, which are going to be able to get up to the sides of the valley and fire down, and that's why we have that set up. So what I'm going to do is that I'll get that squad to go from the sides here, and we'll move directly behind the advanced guard team, and we'll see how this goes. So these guys, they're going to go there now. Again, you can queue up waypoints, so then it's much less of a hassle, though you do have to change your key bindings from Bohemia Interactive's default settings. Is that fire ours? Yes, it is. Looks like we've met something over here. There we go, perfect. So that's down. Get our guys over there to give us a sit rep. How many people do they have? They have 3. Well, that's fine and all. Do that one more time just to see whether or not that is the actual value, because they may have been broken. The AI's threshold for that is a little low, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like that's fine, so we'll move forward again, and we'll start clearing out zones as well. I'm actually going to get 2 of our guys,
2, 3, Team Green.
To be formed into a command group, so then we can select them easily, and we'll actually
Team
use
Green,
them
move 100 meters, front.
as a separate formation to really secure this area better, because all I've done is that I've just placed a few very, very small groups upon this hill, and, well, it looks like we are tasked with finding them, so
Ready.
see how this goes. Getting shot by something.
Man, 100 meters. Right.
Ah, there we go.
Reloading!
He'll be fine. There we go. I've set it up so that these guys over here are inside groups of 2. So if you find one, chances are is that he has a partner somewhere right around here. With FFIS, I should be able to stir something up if I just shoot in the general direction of it. Unfortunately, it is a weakness of the FFIS system, where if you just shoot in the general direction of a group of enemies, sometimes they may unveil themselves by either running, by panicking, or something like such. Just gonna cover this ground once again.
Contact! Spectre!
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
I'm covering! Go!
Spec up! 75 meters, front!
I don't know where they are.
Reloading! Hostile down!
There we go. So that is the mission right there. Clear those objectives, and it'll give you a rating of something like that. Again, get to see your stats. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a walkthrough, a little bit of just a commentary video in general. Bye-bye.